What is up, my cardboard brethren and sistrins? This is Stevie Buckets back at you with another video, and today we've got quite the mail time going. Been buying up a number of 2 different players and kind of have a fun package over here at the end with 3, 4, 5 different guys in there. So without further ado, kind of jump into here and start opening up some of these packages and let you know the thought process behind each of them. We'll kind of see who comes out first. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Got our man, Zion. Get the old Donruss rated rookie. As you can tell from my other videos recently, I've been, pretty high on the rated rookie stuff on Donruss. I think it's a cheap buy for potentially high upside. I think I got, well, we'll keep ripping open here. Drop this out here, keep it going. As you can see, there will be quite a theme of what's coming out of a number of these packages. Ooh, got some nice filler people on the outside here. Alright, let's get these cards out of the way and showing another Zion. Thanks. That's always good to have a nice little message come along with the package. This is on here really well. Come on. Come on. Fighting through. Clean it up afterwards. All right, got another Zion. So my goal here, and this one's not super well centered, so this one won't be getting sent in to get to PSA. But my goal here is to buy up a bunch of these. I forget exactly how many I ended up with. I think it's about 25 across all these packages, and hoping that I can get 1 or 2 that might be grade worthy. Let's see. Oh, just got an extra guy there. Keep track, make sure that wasn't supposed to be 2. Anyways, another Zion here. Yet again, a little off centering left to right, so kind of hold on to this for now. I'm actually going to pop these back into their packages so I can track which one came from who in case there are any issues with the orders. I don't think so. I think we'll be fine, but just to make sure. So that's up to 3 Zions we got going now. Let's see what we got in this little package here. Another pretty well protected. I always like it when they come along with some extra cardboard here. Just make sure nothing bad can happen in transit. You never know what's going to get kind of squished along the way. I like to do this myself, actually hold on to these cardboard pieces and use it for shipping myself as well. Looks like we got ourselves a little note. Oh, maybe just an invoice. Check that out later. Zion number 4. This one's a little better, still a little off centering, so maybe not great in that one either. But, hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 along the way here. Save the bigger packages for last. Jump into this guy. All right, so here is the other purchases I've been making recently. I got some Teddy Bridgewater going, and this is the Bowman Chrome Refractor. Unfortunately, I think there'll only be 2, and this is numbered, I forgot it was numbered 1 out of 299. Obviously, new quarterback for the Panthers. I bought these a couple weeks ago, just kind of came in recently. At the time, I was actually thinking, if Tom Brady left the Patriots, which unfortunately he did, I figure there's a decent chance that Teddy might be the replacement. That's obviously not what ended up happening, but Bridgewater is the Panthers quarterback now, so he's starting somewhere. Had a good feeling that was going to happen. So here we go. Got another one here, and this is the Topps Chrome Refractor. I think each of these were about 10, 15 bucks. I'll take a look at them. I think, if they haven't been submitted for grading at this point, it's probably not going to be PSA 10s in either of these guys. But, now that he's a starter as opposed to a backup, his value, I'm sure, is at least doubled. Haven't really checked the price in the last couple days, but, the thesis there was that, he'll be a starter this coming season, and with that news, there'll be a bump in his card prices. Unfortunately, I did order another package that was supposed to be coming in that had about 30 of his cards together, and then maybe not that many, maybe it was like 13 or 14, a pretty big lot, and allegedly got lost in the mail, so I just ended up getting a full refund from the buyer, or from the seller, which at the end of the day I can't complain all that much about, but I was kind of hoping that would come in, because again, I have a pretty good feeling that would have made a nice little return. But got another Zion here. This one's a little better. Looks a little off top to bottom, but again, I'll review all these in a little bit more detail after the video. We're going into this large package. This is actually an aggregation of, I think, 3 different orders from the same guy. Wow, this is really well taped up. This might take a second to get into. Can't knock the packaging this guy sent along. Definitely solid. Certainly not gonna have any damage to the cards and all this stuff, but let's see if I can even get into the package. All right, there we go. Now, looks like everything, yep, everything's all bundled together here. Let's figure out the best way to jump into this without doing any damage. Bubble wrap, man, this is well packaged. All right. So as you can see, got 10, oops, sorry, a little high, 10 and 10. We'll open these all up just to give it a quick look. Nice, coming along in the team package. Kind of keeps them all tight. And we got, again, the man. Zion, 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 Zion. For the love of all things Zion. So like I said, you know, oh, that one's way off. So I'll run through all of these guys. I think there's a decent chance that, you know, some of these at least will come in. Maybe if I get, you know, even if it's just 1 or 2 of these are, you know, PSA 10 worthy or submittable, you know, I think the return's going to be great. If nothing else, I don't think these cards are going down in the long run. Obviously, they're down right now with all the coronavirus issues going on. But, you know, I think these are going to bump up, especially if basketball does come back this season, which at this point I think is probably not going to happen. You know, the excitement there will probably boost prices back to where they were before all this issues. But even if not, I think the start of the next season with a slightly weaker rookie class, you know, there's a really good chance that the current and, you know, kind of this year's rookies and last year's rookies actually, I think will get a nice price bump just because people are going to try and invest somewhere. And, you know, if they're not going to have anything in the current rookie class that they're not excited about, then that will obviously, you know, lead them back toward prior cards. Okay. All right. So also, if anybody listening here is not a follower of Sports Card Investor, this package actually came through the Discord chat associated with sportscardinvestor.com. I'll put a link down in the bottom of the video actually because it's a great source if you're looking for investment advice or knowledge or just have any general questions. You know, there's a lot of good people on there. There's a lot of people willing to help out. There's a lot of you know, knowledgeable people on there that consistently talk about what they're doing for their investments. It can also kind of help you think through some of your own thought processes. But this particularly, they often run fire sales, which is, you know, individuals within the community looking to sell off, you know, some of their cards kind of quickly. You know, obviously at a discount to eBay. They're, you know, historic eBay prices where they just kind of want to get rid of some stuff quickly. And, you know, this is all purchased through one fire sale from one particular person. And I love the packaging. I'll have to give him a comment on that. But, you know, there's really a lot of cards that came through here. Got some Ja Morant stuff. I really kind of wanted to increase my exposure to Ja. I think he ultimately might end up being, you know, long-term the best rookie coming out of this class. You know, kind of a hot take a little bit. I think the chances of Zion potentially getting injured are a little bit high, but also, you know, just him coming out, he's already amazing as a guard. And usually with a guard, there's a decent amount of chance, or, you know, it takes a while for them to pick up the NBA game, and he's obviously there already. So I think he's only going to, you know, pop up from here. Then also got some RJ stuff. You know, I think RJ Barrett right now is probably underpriced. I think there's some decent potential for him to bump if the Knicks, you know, get another player in or whatever it might be. You know, working in the New York market and living in the New York market, I know how crazy some Knicks fans can get. So if ultimately, you know, the Knicks become relevant again, that's going to be a pretty valuable investment in the long term. Again, some Ja Morant stuff. I think these are all just the base My House, another base optic, and I forget, I think all told, all these cards was under $90 maybe. Taco. You know, I'm a Celtics fan. Got to get my hands on some Taco stuff. Romeo Langford, same kind of idea. this actually, I think, of all the current Celtics rookies, long term, I think he's got the best chance to be, pretty impactful for their team. He plays solid defense right now. He's going to get some good playing time going forward, and he's so athletic. I think his offensive game will come around as well. And he's going to get the most playing time, I think, of all the rookies going forward. I know Grant Williams is kind of there now. Carson Edwards has been getting some good run recently, even though I think he probably should get a little bit more, but some more Romeo. So obviously, this is kind of my Celtics package, trying to get some good Celtics rookies in for myself, as well as the RJ Barrett stuff to try and get some exposure there, and the John Morant stuff, trying to get some exposure there. And again, like I said, these were all, I think, a total of like $91. So really good deal. And again, I'll put a link down to the Discord and the sportscardinvestor.com so you guys can join in. But that's it. Got all my Zions, got all the rookies of the current year. Hopefully some of these will come back and be well centered, get some pretty good surface stuff so I can send into PSA. I'll let you all know if that's the case. But thanks for watching this video. And again, as I always kind of sign off with, stay safe out there, stay smart with all the coronavirus spread and COVID-19 craziness. I know in New York, we just got officially kind of locked down over this weekend. And just, be smart. If you're not at risk, there are a lot of people in the community that are at risk. And we want to make sure that the fewest people possible get sick, the fewest people possible die. So everybody do your part. And until next time, stay safe.